Here, fishy fishy. Oh my god. Hey guys, Cyclonic Flame here, and I know what you guys are thinking. Cyph, why are you introducing us to Amnesia again in the middle of the series? The thing is, this is sort of a re-record of the final episodes because, well, during the upgrade of my computer, I kind of had a problem with the video. The video no longer showed up. The audio still played though. So, that part of the series is now unusable, so I have to re-record it. Unfortunately, my reactions aren't going to be quite as genuine as they were the first time around. But all you guys really missed out on was a couple of shitty puns and a really bad one-liner, so you shouldn't feel too bad about it. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Well, I apologise, but I do have to re-record this, otherwise I am never going to forgive myself. Alright.
Was there something else? Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa.
Okay, I'm just going to ignore him for a minute. I actually figured this out by the time I got there, but there's a hatch up there. So I'm going to need a few boxes. This guy's way too talkative. Okay, I can't rotate shit.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient. By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really fun. None other than Johann Reyer. You never heard of Johann Reyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world?
Okay. That's up. So those doors should be working now. I really hope so. Wait, you only see the decrepitcy in this castle downstairs. You don't really see it upstairs. Alright. Let's make our way up the stairs. As you guys may have noticed, I do have a new microphone. I'm probably going to have to do a bit of fine-tuning to fix it up. But for now, it is a lot better than my headset. I can tell you that right now. Ow, it won't budge. So this is the only way I have to go. So, raise the levers up. What's up this lever? Why is that? There we go. Just being mean. Okay, just gonna go downstairs because by the time I get downstairs I should have those two doors open to me.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Not exactly a friend considering the fact that you forced him to murder innocent people. I don't see how that's being friendly.
Was there something else?
No.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
No, you didn't. Oh, this is meat. I chuck that on the string. Here, fishy fishy. Oh my god. Looks like somebody was hungry. Somebody was very hungry indeed. I fall down there, I'm screwed. Picked up remains. Transept. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Alright, oh, this is creepy.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare you.
So, at what point do they decide that enough is enough and they decide to kill the people? I'm curious. Well, not really that curious, but... Note. Notes on torture. Oh wait, I was supposed to read that. I apologise. Hold on, let me read this to you. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected powers. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that it will all be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Really wish I didn't have to read that, but just things that you need to read. Let's see. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Oil. Alright, I have to look for the recipe for Weyer's tonic. I've got to look for pieces of the orb. And God knows what else. Well, this is going to be joyful. Oh God. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh God. Do I really want to play with that? I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but I am absolutely cringing right now. That is horrifying. That is fucking terrifying beyond all measure. Oh god.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Forget that? I find that highly unlikely. And that's the second piece of orb. That's just horrific. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Oh god, please don't tell me that this is what I think it is. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sword between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh gosh. I think it's this. I've got a jar of blood in my inventory. Oh, that's disgusting. Piece of orb. That's just horrific. I hear stuff. Nope. Gotta keep going. Knave. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Ugh. I'm absolutely shuddering right now. Okay, so that's the thing the boy monster.
Dad, good to see you. You seem to have found
Whatever you say, Agrippa. Whatever you say. I'm just letting you know that I don't like this situation currently. There's probably not going to be any monsters coming out in this area, but it's